More needs to be done to encourage remote working. That was the view of John Reardon, who's the chairman of Grow Remote, who you spoke to earlier on in the programme, Shane. And he was saying that in other countries like Estonia and Latvia and those kinds of states, huge numbers of the jobs advertised are completely remote, and that people are liking them, and that we are laggardly on this front, and that we are going to lose out in terms of competitiveness in a jobs market if we aren't able to offer more infrastructure. And he's not just talking about good broadband, he's talking about those remote hubs, those hot desks you can have in your locality, all those sorts of ways that now exist to facilitate remote working. He says we need to be more on top of it to sort of stay ahead of a curve and stay ahead of the game. What do you make of it?
Yeah, look, I mean, we take kind of different views on this, Ciara, and your argument is what, essentially?
My argument is no, stop the
You're down with this kind of thing.
Well, you know what? I do get
and
it,
you
right?
think employers are rowing back a little bit?
Yeah, and I think we'll see further. I think there was a reason why we didn't jump on board with remote working pre-pandemic. It was because people didn't really want it, in terms of the employers didn't really want it. And I get why employees want it. They love being able to throw a chicken in the oven during the working day, or stick on a wash, or go for a walk and do their meetings on Teams on a headset as they're out strolling around and stuff. They love all that. And I get why they love all that. And I'm sure it might give a quality of life that's good. But I think a few things. I think, first of all, I don't really believe it. I don't really believe that productivity is the same or better at home. I simply don't, because I think the workspace, the context of being in the workplace, creates a mindset that allows us to work differently in our heads to when we are at home. I think the connectivity isn't there. I think teams and morale and all that stuff is different for people. I don't think it's there. And I also think in terms of actually people trying to interface with your business, accessibility is an issue. I keep hearing from people who are ringing departments at the civil service here, and they can't get people because they're at home and not manning their phones.
But Ciara, the one thing I'd say to you is the genie's out of the bottle. This has happened.
I suspect we're going to see CEOs saying, and now we're getting you all back into the office. And I get that, and I don't think
might. But if it's a competitive market for labour,
while it is an employees market,
and it is an employees market at the moment,
but it won't be for always.
Yeah,
we're going to see that. But as it's
for certain,
if it was an employers market, I don't think we'd see the half of this.
I wonder the days of employers markets at an end. I think the genie's out of the bottle, and I think we're going to see people certainly working a couple of days a week. I know the disadvantage you're talking about, but I'm not sure we can go back to where we were.